Well, we definitely needed this game coming off 5-day break. You want your players to go home and enjoy Christmas and be able to appreciate the meaning of Christmas, but it's pretty hard on the cardio when you're off for that long. So you could tell that we got out of breath quicker than we normally do because we were in pretty good shape before we left. So we've got to work really hard in the next few days to get ourselves back cardio-wise because we're going to have to go hard for 40 minutes from here on out. I told the girls after the game, the reason that you can't come to play at Murray State is to win an OVC championship. So that has to be the goal, but we have to be mentally and physically prepared to begin that journey Thursday night.
I think one of the things that I noticed, Coach, it seemed like you had decent health. A lot of your young ladies, some of them have been sitting, some have been waiting. All other than Gentry, the team looks fairly healthy. Is that true? Or?
Yeah, it seems to be. Seems to be. Of course, we lost Gentry for the season, and that was tough because, it hurt our depth and the things that she was able to do for us. But it's just next man up. I mean, some things you can't control, and injuries are one of those. So you just have to be prepared to go to battle with who you've got. But I thought Reagan came in tonight and showed that she can come in and give us some offense and be able to give us some minutes. And, we're just going to have to continue to work to figure out rotations.
You said after the Sanford game, that you hope Santa delivers some grit and toughness. You think maybe you got some of that over the break?
Well, I thought that we started with we were really engaged and intense in the first quarter and got off to a really good start. I felt like that faded a little bit as the game went on. I understand. I've been in a lot of situations where it was lopsided. It's hard to stay focused, but we've got to learn real quick that we're going to have to stay focused for 40 minutes starting Thursday night. So, we're a very capable basketball team when we are locked in and we're playing hard and we're communicating. And that's the things that I'm going to stress going into conference. Our conference start is tough. I mean, we play in the first 6 weeks, I think we play all but one team ranked ahead of us preseason. And so it's going to be a grind, and we just got to figure out a way to get through it.
I'm going to assume then, just from the way that you were talking, that you wanted Reagan Blackburn to take as many open threes as possible tonight. How do you evaluate that? She did go 4 for 10, but where do you take that from a coaching standpoint?
Well, I mean, the bottom line is that we got to get more shots up. One of our Achilles heels been scoring the basketball in game situations that are close. So we've got to be able to get more shots up. So we've got to have people that are willing to take and make open shots, and Reagan's capable of doing that. So, yeah, I mean, that's 40%. We call shooters on our scout on the other team shooters and makers when they're 40%. So she shoots 40% from three each night, and that's 12 points that she gave us. So we're going to have that.
How does a game against an opponent like this prepare you for conference?
Mostly we just needed to get up and down the floor, to be honest. I mean, when I scheduled this, it was because we were going to go from the 20th to the 2nd. That's a long stretch without having to get game prepared mentally, physically, scout, and those type of things. So as much as anything, just wanted them to get up and down the floor, work on a few things. But tonight was more about us and trying to gain confidence and trying to tweak a few things and even trying to see what our rotation was going to be without Gentry.
I'm actually just curious, when did Gentry get the injury?
She fell in practice, I guess, in between SIU and that week. I'm not even sure what day. And what we weren't really concerned about it at first, but then she went to see Dr. Blaylock, and she had some broken cartilage in the back of her knee, and so she's a freshman. She got the rest of her life ahead of her, so you don't want to take any chances of further injuring that. So one, she can never play again, or she can't enjoy running in the yard with her grandkids and kids one day. So we trust Dr. Blaylock, and he made the decision that he needed to go ahead and do the surgery.
You got some minutes out of Sarah Sutton tonight. We haven't seen a whole lot of her lately. What did you think of her and her limited time?
I thought it was great that she was. We ran that play specifically to let her pop. Sarah's a good shooter. It was good. It was great to see her knock down that shot. Since she's been here, Sarah's dealt with one little nagging injury after another that has kind of kept her from getting in shape and kept her from getting in the rotation. But it's always good to see. Those kids work hard. And they don't get the time that the other kids do. So it's always great to be able to set something up and run it for them and see them make a big shot.